definitely my biggest investment would be um, probably the lathe. The lathe definitely made it took me from just heads and tails coin rings to coin rings with inlays, spinners, and liners on the inside.
Yes.
It definitely made lining coin rings a lot easier because I do have a soldering torch, so I have tried to solder to make liners for them, but I just found that cutting down a coin and using it as a liner is a lot easier.
Okay.
Um, and that wasn't really restricting me to just coin rings. That opened me up to Damascus, titanium Damascus.
Mm.
I just did superconductor, so a lot of the exotic materials and metals too.
How did you learn it? Was it self-learned, or did you have someone there to teach you to use the lathe?
It was self-teaching, and it was a long process, and I'm definitely still learning.
Okay.
Um, I just picked up my lathe from Grizzly. I got it repaired, so I'm excited to get it back in business. But it was a lot of self-teaching and learning. My brothers helped me because they were both experienced in some machining stuff, so both of them really helped me get started and showed me the do's and don'ts. And
Hmm.
I like to do a lot of the don'ts, so they help me steer me away from all those. But it's been a lot of self-teaching and just watching videos of other people doing it,
Hmm.
seeing how I can do it, what I can do better, and just a lot of improvement, things like that.
Okay. Well, I've seen some lathes in the market. You said you purchased a Grizzly.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you recommend the one like, maybe I can find at Harbor Freight? Do you recommend that you go top line, go Grizzly because the functions?
That's a tough question because I had two Harbor Freight lathes before. One was damaged, so I had to return it and bought another one. It had the
Okay.
same problem, so that was the reason I bought the Grizzly. But while the Grizzly was out of commission and getting repaired, I temporarily purchased a Harbor Freight 7x10,
Okay.
and it also has been functioning just about as well as my Grizzly did before I had to get it repaired. So it's really about what you're cutting. If you're doing spinners on Morgan dollars or even 1 ounce copper
Right.
rounds, just doing inlays, I'd probably say just the Harbor Freight. But if you're cutting tough metals like stainless steel Damascus, I cut that on the Grizzly. If you're cutting stuff like that and
Hmm.
Damascus, then I definitely recommend the Grizzly.
Okay.
It's about twice the value of the Harbor Freight lathes. Um,
Mm.
at least when I bought mine, it was. But it's a good lathe. It's 7x14, plenty of space for any metal, and you can cut rod stock with it too. So you can cut just about anything.
Oh wow. Okay, it's awesome. I mean, you're doing some excellent work. Guys, we're talking to Dylan Williams from East Tenn Coin Works. We'll be right back. Give you a couple seconds for our 10-second commercial. See you in a few, guys.
Take pride in your stack and wear it. Johnson Toe is an American craftsman who could take your favorite coin design and create art that you'd be very proud to wear and something very special to share. JT Coin Rings, handcrafts, handmade jewelry, especially for you.